percentage is, by definition, a fraction with a denominator of 100. So let's take the example of 25%. So this symbol means percent. And we use that word because cent is 100 in Latin. So 25% is equal to 25 out of 100 by definition. So we could simplify that down. So 25 out of 100 is equal to 1 times 5 times 5. If we take out all the factors, and 1 times 2 times 2 times 5 times 5 for 100. And we can cancel out these 5s without changing the value, so that gives us 1 over 4, 1/4. Also, we can change a percentage into a decimal number quite easily. So 25 out of 100 is 25 divided by 100, or 0.25. Now let's take another example and go the other way. So we can also transfer numbers written as fractions into percentages. So if we take 1/10 as an example, then we want to change that into, if we want a percentage, that's how many out of out of 100. So we do 1/10. To go from 10 to 100, we have to multiply by 10. So we have to multiply the denominator by 10, but also the numerator. So that gives us 1 times 10 over 10 times 10, which is equal to 10 over 100, or 10%. And again, we can divide these if we want. So 10 divided by 100 is 0.1. Now, how about if we want to add these two numbers together? So what is 25% plus 1/10? So to do that, we have to change both into a number expressed as a fraction, or both into a number expressed as a percentage. So let's do it both ways. So first of all, we could say 25% plus 10%. So I get the 10% from here. So I just add them together. 25% plus 10% is 35%. And let's divide that, because then later we can make sure we can compare the two methods. So that's 0.35. 35 divided by 100 is 0.35. Now we can have two fractions as well. So we need to take the 1/4 that we calculated up here, plus 1/10. Now we have to find a common denominator for those. So that's 1/4 times 10 over 10. Look back on the video about adding and subtracting fractions if this is confusing. So plus 1/10 times 4 over 4. So that's equal to 1 times 10 plus 1 times 4 over 4 times 10. which is equal to 10 plus 4 over 40, which is equal to 14 over 40. And we can simplify that. Let's take out the factors. That's 1 times 7 times 2 over 1 times, I'm going to be lazy here and take the 2 out, and that leaves us with 20. So we can cancel those. So that gives us 7 over 20, 7/20. And if we divide 7 by 20, we get 0.35, which is the same answer as we got by the other method. So all these things are equivalent: 35%, 0.35, and 7/20. Let's write that out. So equals 0.35, or equals 35%, or equals 7/20.